Have you missed the gold rally? Or did you even miss the silver rally as well? Well, there's something that you can still trade the metals trade on, which would be the Southern Copper Corporation. This stock represents one of the precious metals that hasn't run yet, but in my opinion will run much harder once the cycle is turning its speculation pants on, and this will be Southern Copper Corporation. So let's talk about this stock right after the intro. Hello and welcome to yet another video from Englisch Capital. My name is Patrick, and today we're going to be looking at the stock named Southern Copper Corporation. It's a mining stock, as we reviewed Agnico Eagle Mines and also First Majestic as well. This is the third one, while Agnico Eagle Mines was a gold miner and First Majestic is a silver miner. This is a copper mining stock that we have in our slate, which we analyze 180 stocks in, and this is one of them. And today we're going to be simply talking about what this stock could do in the future in terms of price and where it might go. Let's turn off the channel and see how price is behaving. So far you can see that we had a very strong bull run here. And I think that was around the last cycle. It was from 2002 until 2007, where eventually all of the stocks failed and we entered the financial crisis of 2008. From there, we had a very slow burn recovery where price didn't really do anything except after COVID, where we had one aggressive run to the upside, and then which was followed by the 2022 correction. Now, since that low that we actually did recommend the stock in, the stock has run over 191%. However, that's not all. In my opinion, this stock should run much more, and we're currently at a very pivotal point when it comes to future price action. Now, we did also conduct a trade here from these lows at 94. The target was 120. This is what we reached at the moment, and now it's going to become very interesting on how the stock is going to fare, because you can see for one that it has broken out of its local resistance zone, which means that we have a breakout there, and this resistance zone was more or less a very bearish one. It didn't really do a whole lot for almost a year, and now it has broken out. However, what I've noticed is that usually once these flags break out, they tend to retest the breakout. Okay, so if we get a decline like this, this could still form a small consolidation before it really gets going. And this is what I'm going for as my primary case, because copper should run a lot and this stock would be primed to make the biggest gains. Now, there's also other copper stocks as well, such as Rio Tinto, for instance. However, this one has served the biggest growth, and therefore I think it's a prime candidate because it doesn't have any resistance to the left. Okay, it's at all-time highs, and usually in this part of the cycle, you like to buy higher and sell even higher. Okay, there is no buy in the dip safely here. It is just buy high, sell higher, and this is what the strategy I'm going with here as well. And so far this has been quite successful. So what is going to go here? So we really need to see if this decline that we're going to get very soon is going to hold or not. Okay, that's the biggest part. I want to see a decline that is less in terms of price what we had here, because that would also show that buyers actually stepped in. So this was an 18% decline. So if we get anything less than 18%, where we can hopefully also stay above the $100 level, this would be the perfect scenario for the stock to run even higher. But now let's look at copper itself, because this is the underlying that this stock is pricing it in. And so far, we are about to enter this third wave consolidation afterwards. So what I mean by that is we are going to enter an impulse of this third wave character. And this was an analysis that we predicted about 2 years ago. I didn't really update it just so we can show you how well our track record actually is. You can see I need to adjust a couple of lines here. This D wave needs to go there, this E wave needs to go here, and then it all makes sense again. But again, we predicted almost everything out of this. Even this shakeout scenario was given in a short-term update where we should see a bigger fall to the downside. Now we have gotten this fall, and what I'm expecting here is a recovery to the upside, a consolidation, but then this should rise even higher. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. It's going to look really bearish here because we have this large shakeout scenario where we dumped 25% to the downside in a day. However, I think that this has much more potential, and we're currently seeing a lot of strength. There's no follow through to the downside at the moment here, and after such a large correction, you should see much more downside here. However, we haven't really seen it, so we can assume that this is probably going to be impulsing to the upside. As soon as we also clear this level, this is going to become much more aggressive and therefore reach the $8 mark at some point in the future. So if you want to ride this train, I really suggest to join our Discord channel, because this stuff we do discuss on the daily, and there you can join us for free in our community where you can ask your questions, simply have a chat with us, and then see if you also like our premium Discord as well, because there we cover over 180 assets such as this: gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other altcoins as well. There's everything for everybody. We only have one price, and there's no other upsells, nothing else you might remember from other services. So it's very, very great place to be, and it's very affordable as well. So do check us out. I'm Patrick of Bloomberg Capital. Until next time, goodbye.